If you've ever been to a museum and wanted to touch something and you did, you're not alone. And some people might not even say you're a jerk.
Some people.
Some people, not me.
Yeah.
Fiona Candlin, who is a professor at Birkbeck College in London, has been mulling over the question for years about why people at museums want to touch. I mean, we've all seen, you said there's a Tumblr.
Yeah, people poking paintings.
Or it's all just people touching paintings.
Yeah.
Like disgusting.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's for everyone, not just you.
Yeah. But I mean, I get it. I get the urge. Like with paintings and with sculpture, with historical things, you want to feel connected. Like you want to see what that feels like or what it felt like for the person back in time.
That's precisely what she found.
Yeah.
She decided to go to the British Museum and keep an eye out for what she calls low-key unauthorized touch, or when people are deciding to just pat or
more low-key. Like, oh, I just want to touch it, but it's nobody knows.
Don't you know that you're not supposed to do that?
They know.
They know? Okay.
That's why it's low key, unauthorized.
Unauthorized. So people just do this, and for me, it's very irritating. But she said she felt some amount of empathy for people when they didn't do that. In some cases, it might be because they wanted to become more one with the past. There's also the idea that people understand the world through different senses. So maybe auditory, maybe looking, but also maybe touching. That might help them understand what's going on more and perhaps learn more from the experience. But on your note, which is more towards what the professor was leaning toward, was that people kind of wanted to feel empathy for the, if it was a hammer or an axe, to feel like what the worker must have been thinking when they were holding it,
or even hieroglyphics, like what it felt like. Or one of the examples they gave was that when they touched the hieroglyphic, it wasn't as deep as it seemed, and it just that adds another layer of understanding, both in the historical concept and in real life, just looking at it.
I personally don't feel that way. I kind of get annoyed when people take it upon themselves to damage priceless works of art.
Well, they don't see it as damaging.
Listen, your
it's not
hands
intentional
are
damage.
Probably dirty.
Yeah. And
or at least oily.
And then over time, however many people are coming through, it's going to change it.
Because you had to feel gratification for 1 second. Congratulations, you asshole.
I came here to have a good time, and I'm feeling personally attacked.
I don't know.
But you see it in culture too. You have the Buddha statue where it's rubbed the Buddha's belly for good luck, or in the Vatican, rub the statue of St. Peter, and you can see where people have touched over time, and that in and of itself is also something beautiful. There's something so solid and so bronze is so it held its form for so long, to be changed by something simple as a touch, but just because of the amount of people, there's something beautiful there.
I mean, we see it two different ways, I think. She also,
my statue's ruined.
Stop touching the statue. She talked to other people in interviews, and a lot of them did mention the reasons you said, which I think are the most admirable reasons. But some of them were just to see what they were made of, to see how good they were. One interviewee said, "The sarcophagus, it's so solid. It's made to last."
That sounds like such a touristy thing to say.
You dumb shit. Another person said,
"Oh, geez.
I don't think an IKEA product would be like that after 3,000 years, said one interviewee named Captain Obvious. It bothers me.
Oh, man.
I get bothered when people unnecessarily damage things. When I'm standing in line at Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, people are just grabbing and touching the curtains and knocking on the door and pulling the chains, and it's just calm the fuck down, okay? You're ruining it for everyone.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like this anymore, but it used to be that the flash from manual cameras would be very damaging to paintings, and so if people were taking pictures, they would ask to turn the flash off. And I think that's still a practice, but most people don't take flash pictures anymore anyway.
Well, they do in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, well,
they ruin it for everyone. You could get the better photos online, you cretins. I'm just mad about a lot of things today.
Especially Pirates of the Caribbean, that masterful art piece.
I think it's a living legend, except it's not alive. And it's great in its own way. I'm also conflating this with people putting graffiti in nature, which
that's
really
different.
irritates me.
Yeah.
I just think we should agree to keep things beautiful and preserved for everyone, and not just take our individual choices to hurt people over time. That's just me, though.
Right. And on the flip side, there's something to be said about experiencing something wholly, like through sight, even taste or auditory or sense.
You better not be licking.
I've been licking all the paintings. But you know, to experience something wholly, it gives it like a new reverence, you know.
Okay, well, we're not gonna agree with each other today. Audience, which way do you see it? Good? Horrible? Let us know below, and please like and subscribe for more.